Hello students, in this lecture video I'll be discussing about the endocrine glands and their functions. Firstly, pineal gland. We have to see where it is located. It is in the dorsal side of the forebrain. Which hormone it secretes? Melatonin. What it does? It helps in the regulation of the diurnal rhythm of our body. That is the 24-hour cycle that regulates the sleep-wake cycle of our body. The body temperature also is regulated. Another functions of this hormone is it influences our metabolism, pigmentation of skin, menstrual cycle in females, and also the capability of defense. Next is thyroid gland. Firstly, where it is located? It is located at the either side of trachea, and these are composed of two lobes which are connected with a connective tissue called as isthmus. Now this gland is composed of cells called as follicular cells together which form the stromal tissues. Now these secrete two types of hormones, thyroxine T4 and triiodothyronine that is T3. Iodine is very much essential for the formation of these two components. If deficiency of iodine is there, it will lead to less of the secretion of thyroid hormones called as hypothyroidism, which leads to enlargement of this gland called as goiter. This generally, if it is there in a pregnant female, it causes defective development. Even the growth of the growing baby is not up to the mark, it is stunted, called as cretinism. It might lead to mental retardation and abnormal skin or deaf mutism. Now, in adult women, if hypothyroidism is there, it can also cause the menstrual cycle to become irregular. Sometimes hypersecretion or more secretion of these hormones are there due to cancerous nature of these cells. Then it is referred to as hyperthyroidism, which again affects the physiology of the body adversely. Now another important role of thyroid hormone is to regulate the BMR, that is the basal metabolic rate. It helps to support the process of RBC formation, also metabolism of proteins, fats and carbohydrates. Another important thing is that it also helps in maintaining the water and electrolyte balance. The thyroid gland also secretes a protein hormone, that is thyrocalcitonin, which helps to lower the blood calcium levels. So it actually functions in accordance with the parathyroid gland, which is the last part of the lecture. Now parathyroid gland, it is at the backside of thyroid gland. So one pair is there in the two lobes. So they are 4 in number. Now this secretes a peptide hormone which is called as parathormone, and it also regulates the circulating levels of calcium ions. Now how it regulates? It increases calcium levels. So it will stimulate the process of protein resorption, that is demineralization. It will also stimulate the reabsorption of calcium by the tubules present in the kidney and also calcium absorption from digested food. It is a hypercalcemic hormone. Hypercalcemic means hyper means more, calcemic means calcium. So increased level of calcium is there. So along with this thyrocalcitonin, which is secreted by thyroid gland, it plays a significant role in calcium balance because parathormone, it will increase the calcium levels and TCT, that is thyrocalcitonin, is going to decrease the level. So that is how they regulate. Lastly, thymus, it is located on the dorsal side of heart and the aorta. It helps in the development of immune system. It secretes important peptide hormone like thymosins. Now, these will help the T cells, which are the defense cells, which helps in the cell-mediated immunity to produce antibodies, which will also help in humoral immunity. So, cell-mediated immunity is immunity through the cells, and production of antibodies is the humoral immunity. Now in old individuals, the production of thymosins, they degenerate because this gland degenerates with age. That is why the immune responses of old persons become weak.